4, get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout. Take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see, then come along with me, that's right.
Hello, I'm Irish Dave, and I'm here with Kelly. Hello.
Hi, Dave.
We have a great show this week lined up for you.
Yes, we do. Well, first we're headed over to Middlebury, the Mustard Seed Marketplace. Can I just show you some of the jewelry that I bought when I was there?
So fancy.
You know, because you guys know I love shopping, but this is shopping with a great cause, so it's kind of double win-win here.
It absolutely is, and it's right here in our community, which I didn't know about until you went to visit, so I'm excited.
Yeah, there's some jewelry for you too, Dave.
Pass. Although something I will not pass up on is ice cream, and this week with Courtney, I went to Vanilla Bean Creamery in Elkhart, and it was delicious.
You know, I heard it was really good as well. Well,
It was.
Courtney and I also had a chance to go. We went to Knox, Indiana. We got some food, but you know what? Just take a look at this. Let's get the show popping off with some popcorn.
Well, Kelly and I are getting things popping here.
Yes, we are.
Popping off popcorn. We're in Knox, Indiana today, and you can smell the fresh popcorn in here.
Yes, you can. And you know what's so cool about this place? That there's tons of popcorn, as you can see, but it's almost like a one-stop popcorn shop.
It
Because there's
is.
so much more here in Elizabeth. We're so glad to be here because it's a Friday night, and I always feel like, what's Friday night without popcorn? So
Very
perfect
true.
time, perfect time. But what inspired you guys to open this place?
We've always liked Chicago-style popcorn, and there was really no place around here to get it, so we just went ahead and started messing around with some flavors and kind of picked up from there. So,
And you started with just a handful of flavors, but now you have over 45 options, is that right?
yes, yeah, we have more. That's about what we keep on the shelves right now. We probably have about 70 different flavors that we do right now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. And then you do it all in the back. You do it yourself.
Yes.
So how long does that take you?
It depends on what we're making and how much we're having to make. It could take anywhere from about 35 minutes to an hour. Getting it all bagged up and everything probably takes the most time.
So how many flavors do you make a week?
It depends again on the busyness of the store. If we're popping for a festival, I'll probably make about 20 different flavors over the course of about 3 or 4 days. So it just kind of, again, depends on what we're doing.
Now, I assume this is not the put in the microwave one. I don't know about you, Courtney, but that's what, I mean, what goes into this?
It's a gourmet popcorn because there's a process to it. We use like a larger kernel. There's a couple different types of kernels.
That's the key to it, right? The kernel size.
Yeah, and you can use like a mushroom or a butterfly, and certain things take certain coatings better. So it just kind of depends on what we're doing.
I had no idea there were all these
I
types
didn't
of
either.
popcorn.
And so when you add the seasoning, is there like stirring there? Or what do you have to do?
There's some stirring, but it's usually automated stirring or a tumbler, a large tumbler that we'll use for like a savory flavor. These will use the tumbler, and then when we caramelize something, it's actually like a caramel cooker that we put it in, and it stirs it very gently so it doesn't break it up.
So you have both the savory options and the sweet options. You have some specialty options too. What's been popular for you?
Probably our homemade caramel, our Stark County stir, the cheddar, and the Chicago style are all really popular.
I'm kind of eyeing that hella hot dill pickle.
Is it hella hot?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a hot one.
Well,
It's
maybe
a
we
ghost
can
pepper.
try some of them. Can people try it when they come here?
Yeah, we can sample everything from the ice cream to the popcorn, so it's
Okay.
all available.
Yeah, let's try
try
the
it out.
popcorn here.
Okay.
Oh man, okay.
Oh, there's the hella
There's the
hot.
hella hot.
Okay.
So
That's for you.
yeah, I'm gonna try it. Courtney's like, that's yours.
I'm gonna go with the
Go ahead and hold
sweet
your hand
ones.
Okay, all right,
I
let's
think
try
I'll do
this.
the blue raspberry for me.
Hella hot, here we go. That's hella
Do you
hot.
have to like count to 5 for it to kick in?
It's hella hot. Oh,
All
but
right.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry.
Ooh, you know, great flavor. You know what I love about it too? Do you ever have that popcorn where there's flavor on every other one, or it's not all over the popcorn? This is
Right.
all over it. I love that.
And I think that's what you said too about the Stark County mix. That one really has both the caramel and the cheddar. We're gonna need a milkshake next week, Kelly.
It's hella hot, people.
Is it hot?
Okay.
All right. But this comes, you get the caramel and the cheddar all on one popcorn.
Yep, it's all on one bite.
all
So
there.
instead of having 2 separate pieces, you got 2 mixes on one. So did you want to try this one?
I do want to try
Ooh.
one. Yeah.
There you go.
And I'll try this
favorite
southern
topping.
mix. Oh yeah, I'll try one. Thank you.
Oh, this is great because I can never decide which one I want.
Yeah, so now you
Just
got
put it all on one.
There you go.
It's done.
And what is this
People
one?
can come and try this stuff here.
Yes. And that's the Southern mix.
And what's the Southern mix?
That's white cheddar and a caramel, our homemade caramel.
Oh, 2-in-1 again.
We have the Chicago style. A lot of
Very
people
good.
come in asking for the white cheddar and caramel, and they said it was a Southern Illinois thing, which I didn't know about. So we put it out.
Okay.
And it's been going pretty good.
And people can order online too?
Yes. Yeah, we
Okay.
sell online, we ship online, we do special events like popcorn bars for weddings, we do
Oh, that's so
classroom treats,
cute.
baby shower reveals, we do like the different colors for baby shower reveals and stuff like that too.
And then you also have ice cream here?
Yes.
And
we
you do
shakes,
milkshakes?
sundaes, malts, floats, that kind of stuff.
That's amazing. What's the difference between a milkshake and a malt?
The malt powder.
Okay. Okay. So
That's a good question. I didn't know either.
Is it more thicker?
It's
I
kind
think?
of like a barley malt powder
Okay.
that you add to it, so it just gives it a little bit of a different flavor, a different taste.
And then you also have Chicago hot dogs here?
Yes. Yeah,
Wow,
we have
it's
an
like everything.
Eisenberg
I just
hot
come
dog.
Here
It's
for,
really
just
good.
hang out here for lunch.
I know. It's like I said, it's like your one-stop shop here.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I love that you can have all these different sizes so people can kind of pick what they want, sample it out. I know that there's a few that I'm going to be grabbing here today too.
Sure.
So people can kind of get a little bit of everything. You have so many different flavors.
Yeah.
I know, I can't wait either. Like I said, Friday night, I don't know about you, but you want to get that movie, sit down, and there's nothing better than some great popcorn. So we can't wait to grab
Exactly.
some and take it home. But popping off popcorn is a great place for hot dogs, popcorn, ice cream, malts, and everything else.
It is. What are your hours here?
We're going to be here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 to 5, and then Saturdays 12 to 3.
Okay, and you guys are in Central Time, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
that's important to remember.
Yeah, that's
too.
right. That's right. All right, well, I'm ready to go grab some more popcorn here.
I'm going to keep sampling everything.
We can sample more.
Sample as many as you
Oh
want
my
to. That's
God,
part of the
okay.
fun.
All
That's part
right,
of the
can I
fun.
try the sugar cookie?
Sure.
Ooh, that one sounds good.
Oh, I know, that sounds really good.
This one is a little crunchier.
Oh, nice.
Sure.
That has a...
Oh, that's yummy. Very good. Oh my gosh, that's
that's
great.
good.
All right, I'm gonna have to go grab a bag of that one. Thanks so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
So much.
There is nothing like some great popcorn. Oh my goodness, Dave, the popcorn was so good. I think they had 45 flavors. They also had hot dogs and ice cream.
Well, if that just made you hungry, get ready for later in the show because I have some of the area's best ice cream coming up.
Really? Oh, but before we do that, can I do some shopping and head over to the Mustard Seed Marketplace because I need a little bit more jewelry. I do. As you can see, it is a beautiful day in Middlebury, and I am super excited because today I get to shop, but I get to do shopping with a cause, and I'm so excited to meet up with Lisa. And Lisa is the founder and the owner of the Mustard Seed Marketplace. Lisa, I went online, I have to tell you, because when I shop, I'm very strategic, you know? So I went online and I started looking at everything. I just want to let you know, I was starting to pick out my items already, but I cannot wait to get inside and see it in person. Are you ready to take me in there?
I'm so excited to share it with you. So yeah.
All right, well, let's go. Let's go. The Mustard Seed Marketplace is unlike any other store. I mean, there is such a heart behind this place. What inspired you to open this up?
Yeah, so I had been working with another organization that was working with artisans around the globe, and I was actually able to travel and visit these artisans in Uganda and Peru and Haiti, and so I just fell in love with the mission behind fair trade products and products with a purpose. And so everything in the shop is fair trade, locally made, or different give back brands. And so we work with over 40 groups in 18 countries that make everything. And so, like I said, everything's got a bigger purpose.
Now, I believe there's a purpose behind the name as well, the mustard seed.
Yes.
What's that all about?
So that is based off of Matthew 17:20, the scripture that reads about having faith the size of a mustard seed. And so that's just been a verse that's been very near and dear to my heart, and so I wanted to include that in my business name.
You definitely have to have a lot of faith here because there's so much behind this. For instance, here, this is one of the things in your heart is to help women that have been through human trafficking.
Yes, so these bracelets here and then some of the rings that we have here are made by women out of sex trafficking in the Nashville, Tennessee area. And so the concept behind these is that each piece is branded with a number that is a unique number to each person and each piece. And so each survivor that has made a piece will initial it. So like the ring that I have on says RO, and then you can go online and read her story and send a message of hope to that woman. And then we also have the pieces here that are made by women out of sex trafficking in the East Asia area. And so a lot of the pieces, obviously, like I said, just are doing incredible things, and then working on the preventative side as well. So
now, how do you choose? Because there's so many different issues out there, so many causes.
Right.
How do you choose which one you're going to connect with?
Yeah, so this has been something that has just been incredibly near and dear to my heart, just since I've been educated about what sex trafficking looks like, what human trafficking looks like. And you know, a lot of people are very familiar with sex trafficking, but just the idea that with human trafficking, there's just so much as far as child labor, forced labor, slave labor, and just unsafe working conditions. And so to be able to work with artisans around the globe that are being paid a fair wage and a living wage in safe working conditions and no child labor is really what we're all about.
Right. Now, do you believe this is kind of the move of the future? I mean, that people are shopping. I mean, you know, I love to shop. People love to shop. And shopping is necessary, but we can do it in a way that we are giving back to people at the same time.
Absolutely. So, I mean, I have a friend that says, you know, fair trade items, that's exactly how business should be done. And so, unfortunately, that's not the case in all businesses of how people are paid and how they're treated. But that's what we believe here, is that this is just how business should be done. They should be paid a living wage, a fair wage, and you know, the items are beautiful. And
yes,
so
they are.
To be able to create a marketplace here in the U.S. for these artisans around the globe is just really where my heart's been with this. So
there's so many things that have caught my eye. This is one of them. These beaded bracelets are so beautiful, and they come with one of these charms.
Yes. So each of these, so these are made by artisans in Haiti, and they are all made out of clay, and then they're rolled, and then they're fired, and then each of the charms, these are all hand stamped. And so each bracelet is $22, and then it comes with a charm for free. So a lot of people like to wear them separately or stack them together.
I love the stack.
But yes, absolutely. So these are by far probably one of our most popular items, our biggest sellers, just because it's personalized, and you can, you know, it's a great gift. It's a great item, like I said, to stack or wear together. But
and what I love is that it's encouraging to the women, like you said, in Haiti and in other parts of the world. But what I love about the charms is that it's encouraging to the person that you're giving it to as well.
Absolutely, yeah. People, like I said, these make great gifts, and these are just incredible pieces to show, you know, inspiration and to encourage others, and like that's just one of the reasons we love them. So.
And then there's also lots of beautiful clothing. I see the one you're wearing.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna have to try it on myself.
Yes. So I would say most of the clothing that we carry here in our shop is made by a partnership that we work with in Cambodia. It's called By to V, and the partnership that we work with, it's amazing because they are working with seamstresses. It's a group of over 20 seamstresses, and each seamstress signs their name on the tag so that you can see who made it. So these are just incredible pieces that, you know, these seamstresses are able to work in a safe working environment, paid a living wage, and are just able to really thrive. So,
did you get to meet some of the women?
I have not been able to go to Cambodia, but I have been to several other countries and met artisans around the globe in, like I said, Uganda and Peru and Haiti. So, yeah.
Now, if you can't make it in store, you also sell online.
Yes, we do. Yeah, you can visit our website at www.themustardseedmarketplace.com, and then we're also on Facebook and Instagram, and you can find out all the good stuff there as well.
Now, what are the hours and days that you're open?
Yeah, so currently we are open Tuesday through Saturday. We're open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and then Saturdays 10 to 4. So that'll change a little bit in the summer with our farmers market that'll be going on here at the mill, but yeah, that's the hours that we have currently.
All right, well, you don't mind if I do a little shopping now,
absolutely.
Do you? And what I love about it is I'm shopping ethically, and so that's wonderful, because over here you're shopping, but there's hope here.
Absolutely.
And that we want to pass that hope on, not just to our community, but what's so cool is that hope is going out around the world.
Absolutely.
All right, Lisa, you have a basket.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll grab you a bag.
Thank you, thank you. Here I go. It's so wonderful to see how this community really helps people, not only in this community, but all around the world, actually reaching 15 countries. It's so amazing. And Dave, like I said, the shopping is amazing. If you don't want to go, why don't you take your wife?
Exactly, although it's a very dangerous thing to go shopping with my wife, so maybe don't suggest that again, okay? But something I would suggest, and she would love too, as much as you're going to love it, is ice cream. So we got to catch up with Courtney. We went to Vanilla Bean Creamery on Main Street in Elkhart.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, and we're doing that here today at the Vanilla Bean Creamery in Elkhart, Indiana. And I have with us, of course, our co-host Dace, but also we have with us Clara, who's the co-owner of Vanilla Bean Creamery. Thanks for having us in this beautiful space today.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Now, what inspired you to get into the ice cream business?
Well, I was making cakes and I was working too hard. I was doing call to order cakes, and summers were so chaotic and busy that I needed something that would be ready at all times. Because I made all my cakes fresh and I wanted everything fresh. And this is a little different. It's in the freezer and you serve it when you're ready to serve it.
Absolutely. Oh, it sounds delicious.
And there's an amazing story behind this company. It's actually you and your daughter. How did you come up with that idea?
Well, we had too much time on the couch in the winter. Mm-hmm. So I was busy in the summer, but I wasn't busy in the winter. So we just started talking. And I had run across this video on YouTube that they were making ice cream. I thought, well, I can do that.
Hey, if you can make cakes, you can make ice cream.
Yes, so then we started talking. This is a great idea.
So that's how you did it?
Yes, then we went to Florida for ice cream boot camp. And we came back and we told my husband, I said, we want to do this. He said, you're crazy. And I said, no, we want to do it.
I love it.
Now, I would love even better. I don't know if there's any of this on the menu, but can you put the cake in the ice cream? Because that would be...
Well, we have brownies in the ice cream.
That works for me.
I'm still working on the ooey gooey cake.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Yes.
And you have a lot of flavor options too, and you make them all yourself?
Yes. We came up with most of the recipes, and we make everything here. We make the brownies that go in the ice cream, the lemon curd that goes into the lemon ice cream. Yes.
Yeah, both of us really good.
Yeah, at the same time, yeah. And of course, we're here in Elkhart right now, but you've expanded.
Yes. We are now in Granger at 7424 Gumwood Road.
Nice.
We've been there for 5 weeks.
All right, you're taking over Northern Indiana, so should we try some?
We should.
Yeah, we're just in the beginning stages of taking over.
Good.
Well, I say ice cream is always good any time of the year, but people can also, they can come and grab a pint if they want to take some home for them for the night. Or
I see mint chip behind you right now, and I just can't stop looking at mint chip right behind you. I promise I'm not looking at you, Courtney. It's the mint chip behind you.
Wait, I have to ask you, Clara, what's your favorite flavor?
Mint chip.
Mint chip.
And dark chocolate.
Okay.
The two together. Either that or the coffee brownie. Sometimes it depends.
Mix some marshmallow gooiness into it, and you
marshmallows go into the Amish peanut butter.
Oh, is that the little secret?
You know, although when people walk in, they taste this ice cream, but the story behind this building as well, like if we can have a look around here, you spent months on scaffolding, actually getting this together. You spent like 10 months, is that right?
Pretty close to 10 months. By the time we bought the building till the time we opened.
Wow.
Because we took 2x4s off the wall and plaster off the wall, old paint off the ceiling, 3 layers of flooring off the floor. Yeah.
What's your vision for the space when people walk through the door? What kind of experience do you want them to have?
I want them to have an old school feeling, like celebrating. You know, ice cream, you celebrate with ice cream.
Yeah.
And ice cream makes people happy.
It does. Makes me happy.
Yes. And I love to see grandparents. Well, I'm a grandparent, so I love to see grandparents bring their grandchildren in here.
Oh, yeah.
And just sit down and have a cup of ice cream.
Yeah. Well, I say we try that ice cream. Is that?
Yes. We have strawberry and Butterfinger.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yes.
All right, let's give it a try.
So this is the moment it's all come down to. No pressure. I feel oddly weird and awkward that I have to lick this ice cream on TV right now.
I went for the spoon, so I can be a little bit more classy.
This is like somebody watching you eating a banana. It's just never comfortable. So all right, I'm gonna try it.
All right, Clara, tell us what kind of ice creams we have here.
You have the strawberry, which is made with, we put real strawberry in there.
Yeah.
And that one is Butterfinger, which is crushed Butterfinger.
It's a good name that you came up with. No, it's really nice. I just want to eat all this, but they keep zooming in on me every time I take a lick of it, and I just don't want to do it anymore.
But you guys have flavors of the week, so you have kind of the ones that you have all the time, but you also rotate out different flavors and kind of sampling and new things, trying out new recipes.
Oh yeah, we try new recipes a lot. We have 25 flavors that we usually have. And then we have 5 seasonal flavors. We have 3 dairy-free flavors. So we usually have 30 or more.
And you have a Taco Tuesday.
Yes, we have Taco Tuesday, which is a taco like a waffle cone, but then you get scoops of ice cream with toppings and Cool Whip on top.
And I just love that you guys make all of this in-house.
Yes, the waffle cones are made in-house as well.
Everything.
How's the waffle
It's not
cone?
a mix.
Try it.
It's beautiful. Do you want a bite? Are we there yet? No. Will we ever be there? I feel like it's all over my mouth right now. I just want this to end.
I know. I could be here forever. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for showing us around. And how can people get in touch with you? How can they find out what the flavor of the week is? On your social media?
Yes, on Facebook. Everything is on Facebook. Tuesdays is when we post the new flavor.
Okay.
And pretty soon we're going to be changing to summer hours, so then we'll have longer hours. And we'll be open on Monday evenings as well.
Now, just in case, is there a different flavor of the week between the Elkhart and the Granger location? I need to plan my route for the week.
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
We try to keep everything the same. If we have it in Elkhart, we have it in Granger.
Okay, good.
I like it. And look, the ice cream is amazing. It truly is. I'm not just saying that because you're standing right here really close to me. But really, the story of you and your daughter sitting at home together and being like, let's start this empire. And now you've got 2 locations. Like, I think that's amazing and actually truly, really inspiring. So.
Yeah, very empowering. So,
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having us today, Clara.
Yes.
You know, I love the ice cream at Vanilla Bean Creamery, but I also love the story that it's a mom and a daughter who were on the couch one night and decided they wanted to start a business together. I just love that idea.
That is so cool. And you know what else I found out? They went to ice cream school. University. There's an ice cream university.
That's probably the only school I wouldn't drop out of, to be quite honest.
Well, you know what? Next week we've got a great show, everybody. We're going to be in 3 Oaks and find out about Acorn Anywhere. Because we're here at the Acorn, and they're not only going to just have theater inside, but outside.
Yeah, they're going to bring it anywhere. There's going to be live performances. So no excuses. You cannot say that this summer there's nothing to do. There is something to do. And next week you're going to see just how many great things there are around Michiana. Okay, like so many people, I'd like to blame the quarantine 15, but I had to pre-quarantine 15, and so it's nothing to do with the pandemic, but I've decided this year, and I feel like a lot of people are too, this year I want to get in shape. Finally, I want to be healthy. You're going to help me.
I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
Well, guys, as you can see, Dave is no ordinary guy, and that's actually a compliment.
Oh, okay. When do we get to the compliment part?
Well, soon. Just hang in there. But guys, I'm actually going to need your help, okay? Because I'm not exactly sure where to take him. I mean, look at him. You know, where do I take him? Where Jim wants him. I just have no idea. So
is this still part of the compliment or no?
Yeah, totally a compliment here. I hope you feel it.
No, but seriously, a couple of weeks ago we did the dangling from the air like
the
a
aerial yoga.
Aerial fitness, aerial yoga.
Yes.
That was fun. I've had a bad back since, but it was fun. No, that was fun. So anything like that.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
So guys, what's your suggestions? Friends, family, what do you think? Where should we bring Dave? And we don't just want ordinary treadmill stuff, elliptical. No, we want dangling stuff. We want hardcore stuff, going through mud. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we're looking for. So if you guys know of a place where we can do that, where Dave can go and meet his fitness goals, please, I'm begging you, okay? Look what I have to do. I have to transform him before summer is over. Please let us know. Hit us up on Facebook and let us know where to go.
As soon as you said where should we bring Dave, I imagine someone tweeting at you saying a landfill.
Yeah, landfills, exactly. Running up the landfill. That's what we're talking about.
Gosh.
That's what we're talking about. Picking up garbage along the way. I love it.
I regret this. I'm out of here.
Oh, that's why I need your help. It's a compliment, Dave.
Previously on Experience Michiana.
So Megan, for anyone watching who's never been here before, tell them a little bit about Generations Adventure Place.
Yeah, so it is the newest family entertainment center in the area. We have tons of stuff to do, from arcade, laser tag, bowling, axe throwing, something for all ages. It's definitely a great place for kids, but also a wonderful place for adults, which is something that this area is kind of lacking. So that's what we wanted to bring to the area.
So from all the things that you have here, what is the favorite thing to do for adults?
Definitely axe throwing.
Really?
Yes. It's probably the closest one to us, and people just love it. They can't get enough of it. We're booked up on Saturdays all the time.
Can anyone please explain when throwing an axe became popular?
I have no idea. I really didn't even know about it until I started working here.
All right, well, I love it, and I'm glad that I'm here today. And you know, Courtney and Kelly are back here. They're having way too much fun, so I think we should join them.
All right.
Nathan, we have only been here a few minutes and we are having so much fun already.
Definitely.
I remember being a kid in Coney Island and having so much fun. That's what this feels like.
Yeah, definitely.
Now the arcade is really cool. How many games do you have here?
We have in between 20 and 30 games currently, and we're going to keep expanding as time goes on. We're going to be at 100 plus games eventually.
Oh my goodness.
So it's going to be a massive arcade.
And what's kind of the favorite one? I played a few and they're all my favorite.
Right behind us, Connect 4 Hoops is a big popular hit. We got Monopoly, you know, we got Halo, we got a few others that are, you know, real popular.
And so how do they play? Is it just
So we have a card system that you can purchase at our kiosk. It is a minimum, well, you can put any amount on it, I guess, but we do bonus credits too. So with the swipe of the card, that'll allow you to play, you know, depending on how many credits you purchase. And then that'll also keep track of your tickets and everything else.
You know, one of the things I love about this place is its name. It says Generations.
Yes.
So I'm sure this is for kids, but I'm sure you get people that are not quite a kid anymore coming here and having so much fun.
So yeah, the Generations Adventureplex is for every generation. That's the key thing. So one generation passes to the next generation, everybody come here and have fun. So.
Do you ever see like a mother and with their kids or a father with their kids kind of going at it?
Oh yeah, we definitely have battles, you know, on our air hockey tables, basketball, even Connect 4, you know, and then other attractions in the building as well.
Well, that's great. It's so great that there's a place here where families can come together and have so much fun. I'd love to stay and talk to you, Nathan, but I've got another game.
You gotta go.
I gotta go.
So I have Antoine, who's one of the attractions managers here at Generations Adventureplex, and you're getting me stocked up and ready for laser tag. This is an awesome experience, and this is another one that's great for all generations to participate in.
Yes, ma'am, and we're so glad that you guys came out today just to have fun and enjoy yourselves. So we have 20 vests that are accommodating for everybody. So if you have a party of 20, we can have 2 different teams.
Okay.
We have 2 ramps on each side, with 1 ramp on each side that takes you up to the 2nd level. We have shields and things that you can hide behind. Also, we have different games that we play, some for birthday kids. So like if the birthday guy comes in, he's number 19, we can make him an automatic winner without anybody knowing.
Then, by the way, my 40th is coming up, so we can make that happen?
Oh yeah, and also we can throw axes for your 40th birthday
All
upstairs.
right.
Also, we can play team games or free-for-all. Today we'll probably do free-for-all just to show you guys how it works. We have a fog machine in there that fogs the area up. It's pretty fun.
And you guys have on Thursdays, you have unlimited laser tag, right?
Unlimited laser tag for $20 a wristband from 4 to 10. And you can buy a wristband for $20 and play as many games as you want in that day instead of paying $8 per game.
Awesome. Well, wish me luck out there.
Oh, you're going to win.
All right.
This WNIT local production has been made possible in part by viewers like you. Thank you.